All right. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. To Island fans, the place where we get to talk sports. And tonight we have a very interesting topic, seeing as though we would normally be doing a review show from the Premier League games over the weekend, but we are not. We are going to talk about something much different tonight, a topic that we have been thinking about, talking about for a while now, and then finally we're here. We're going to talk about the best players under 21 in the world right now, the future of the beautiful game. You know, who will be those wonder kids that we'll discuss tonight? And if at any point in time you want to tell us what you think, you know, who you think should be where and who you think is going to flop or whatever you feel, be sure to comment and let us know what you think. You can do so on YouTube, we can do so on Facebook, you can do so anywhere. All right. And don't forget, of course, to check us out in our social media. Tonight, I have Moy, I have Lamal, aka Memphis, I have Jamal, and we are going to talk some football. Everybody ready?
Yep, let's go.
All right, let's go. Let's get started. Okay. Now, what we're going to do, fans, is that we're going to go through each area of the pitch. So, goalkeeper, defense, midfield, and the forward line. Anybody up there that scores goals. All right, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, and three players from these three sections that they think is the case. Okay, so let's start with the goalkeeping position. And can I just go ahead and say that all of us here have done a rumor in our list, right? Is that correct?
That's correct.
We do. Okay, so we all we all agree on that, and he is an awesome keeper. I heard somebody say a joke the other day that this guy has been 20 for like about 5 years now.
Yeah,
All right, so legit. I don't know, boy.
I agree. I agree.
You agree? All right. So he's a good player. And Jamal, what do you think about my Italian brother here? What do you think about him?
I think he's good. Like you said, he's been 20 for about 5 years now, which
Mhm.
means he came on the scene when he was really young and was putting up impressive numbers in that goal for AC Milan. And
Mhm.
he's just keep growing from strength to strength every season, and he can
Mhm.
only get better from here.
Yeah, yeah, he
He'll
can.
be one of the best goalkeepers in the world in a couple of years to come. After we get the retirees of these Buffon and all these other guys.
Buffon needs to have been retired for a while now, you know. But I gotta say, though, his longevity is pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing how long he's been. I mean, goalkeepers stay long, but he stay extra, extra long though. I
Well,
mean, he's on a different level. But I guess when you're good, you're just good, right? All
yeah,
right. Lamar, what do you have to say about him as well?
He's a good keeper. I remember
Hmm.
the one he had the incident where I think he fell out with the fans, but he's back with the fans now.
Hmm. Okay, he is. All right, definitely. Okay, so more. So give us your other two. Who are the two keepers on your list? And it's been pretty tough because most time, you know, young keepers don't get a shot. You know, and Donnarumma, he kind of breaks the mold. So who else do you have on your list?
Well, I have Luis Maximiano from Sporting Lisbon and
So,
Alban Lafont. You heard more about Alban Lafont as he kind of burst on the scene, but he kind of died down a little. But
hmm
he's still there getting his game, so I put him as my third goalkeeper there on the list.
hmm You have my exact list and the exact order. So I guess great minds think alike. We in Manchester, we tend to think the same, you know. Alrighty then. There we go. Lamar, what was your list?
My second is Lafont.
Okay.
My third is Ilan Meslier, that plays for Leeds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Why'd you pick him? Why'd you pick him?
I mean, from the start of the season, he's made a couple decent saves.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And I like the fact that you picked him, you know, gotta pick people in the EPL. That makes a lot of sense. I like that. Okay. Alright, there we go. And you've been a Leeds guy for a little while now, right? You like you just love Leeds generally now. I know BLC you want as Manu coach now. You want to
No,
ollie out people now. I have a feeling. I have a feeling.
no,
You know.
no.
No? Okay. All right, Jamal, tell us your three. Tell us your three.
I'm gonna go with Memphis and Meslier at Leeds. simply because he's a good keeper. Seems like
You
it.
love Leeds too now. You know I love Leeds. That's why I love Leeds. Boy. Go
If
ahead.
their back line was a bit more solid, he won't concede as much as he did.
Mhm.
I think he will be a good keeper even if he moves on from Leeds.
Okay. All right. So you think you could get a big move?
Yeah. I think so. And like you said, this list has been a bit tough. I had to search for a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
I like the shout to Lafont, but he came on the scene 2 years ago, and then that was it. Didn't hear anything else about him.
True.
Career mode, yeah, you can put him in there.
You can go to him. Yeah.
But I haven't heard much else. And I found a goalkeeper in Belgium, a place for Genk, Martin van der Voort.
Yes, that boy. Yes, I like him now. I do.
He's dead.
I do.
Good range of passing and shot stopper.
Genk has produced some good players. You forget, your Man City boy was that Genk. You forget that, right? You didn't know that? You know that Moy? What's his name? Midfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, at one point in time. So they produced some good players. Some of the fans, what they have to say. All right, Lamija, he says he's first to list. Thank you for supporting. All right, getting involved. And he says Dean Henderson. I wish. I was hoping Dean. And when I saw he's like 23, I was like 24. I was like, my dude, man. But yeah, he's definitely a good keeper though. But he doesn't fit in the under 21. He does it better than most keepers in the league. But he's not. All right, Shaq there, Ireland fans. All right, Medea. All right, and also Shikase, hearing you guys while at the gym. Good night, fellas. And Shaq also gave his list. All right, and he has an interesting list, and he put Massilia there at the end. So nice and wonderful. Thank you for that, Shaq. Definitely, I think we all agree that is a solid list and a good start to it all. Okay, let's move on because we have other things to talk about. Okay, let's move now to our defenders. Okay, and let's start with Jamal. Go ahead. What are your 3 defenders?
I got Davies.
Okay.
From Bayern, Wesley Fofana, and this one is a bit tough to see who I was going to put in, but I think De Ligt takes it for me for here.
For a second there, I thought you were going to say Saliba. I'm going to put him in there. Thank God. Yes. All right. So all you Arsenal fans, right? It didn't happen. An Arsenal fan did not put an Arsenal player in there, which shows you why he's on the bench. Okay, I'm just saying. Forgive me. All right. But yeah, I like your list. Say your list again. It's Davies.
Fofana for Leicester.
Yes.
De Ligt for.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Lamar, what do you think about that list? You have anybody from that list?
De Ligt.
Okay. So everybody going with De Ligt. Look, right, I'm not putting De Ligt in my list, right? He rejected United. I'm not putting him in my list, okay? I ain't about that life,
Come
okay?
on, you can't.
I'm not putting him in my list. I'm not doing legit. Okay, I gotta be honest. I had him in my list and I took him out, all right? Because I said, you know what? I forget what you do me, that was it. And look, you go Juventus and you get some game, but unless the goal was to go to a smaller club before he comes to me, I get it. Okay, if that was the case, I totally agree with him. All right. But you had the list too, Lamar. Who else you had in your list? Was you first, second, or third?
I have De Ligt first. Then I have Zagadou from Borussia Dortmund.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
Koundé from Sevilla.
Okay. All right. I did not expect that last one. Why you picked him? You just like him? You think he's a good defender?
Yeah.
Okay, just generally.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, no problem. All right. So outside of that, though, I think that the second one you picked, just again, say that one again. I don't remember the one you said you picked for the second one.
From Borussia Dortmund.
Yes, I think United is linked with him, aren't we? Recently, we linked him to purchase him. Yeah, I saw some rumors about that. I don't know. There's only one person from Borussia Dortmund we need to be talking about in the first place, but we'll talk about him later in the show. Anyway, all right. So, okay, go ahead, Moy. Tell us who your 3 are.
Well, I have De Ligt. I have Alphonso Davies.
Mhm.
and I have Kunate from RB Leipzig.
Okay.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. So wait. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I can go with that. I'll tell you guys mine. Mine. I started with Reece James. I love Reece James. I think he's a good player. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm a Reece James fan. Okay. I think he's a combination of Trent and Wan-Bissaka. He can score. He can defend, and he's 20. So big up to Reece James. And all the Chelsea fans. You can you get something there from me. All right. And yeah, I don't like Trent. I just don't like him. Period. I'm glad he's injured. All right, moving on. Uh,
But
I
hey,
have here Alfonso Davies, definitely the Canadian brother, and his girlfriend's pretty too. So that's pretty awesome. And she play football,
that's a plus,
which is
yeah.
which is awesome.
And
And
he
she
don't
plays.
come for you now.
Well, he probably can run fast. He probably can come for me after all. But yeah, definitely. I like him. I like his performance. I'm so sad that he's injured. Hopefully, he'll bounce back. And I went for Brandon Williams, my boy. There we go. I don't care what nobody say. I back
What-
Brandon Williams
Why
100%.
Brandon Williams?
Okay. What?
Why Brandon Williams?
He can play left back. He can play right back. And I just like the boy's spirit and his drive, man. He's not afraid of anything. He busted into the first team now and had Luke Shaw there wondering about himself. I like him. I definitely like him. So I'm just gonna do that. And plus he plays for United. So
Yeah.
there we
So,
go.
I
All right.
think he might have a bit more work to put in. How old is he? Like 19, 18, 19?
Yeah, he's 19. I think he just turned 20. 19, 20, I think he is. So, yeah, I mean, look, right? It just takes one game for everybody to finally take
Exactly.
notice of you. Look at Gareth Bale, then nobody know him, and then you just destroy Micah in that one game, and all of a sudden he's a superstar. So, all it takes is just one or two games. All right, Shaq jumps in and says Saliba, like I expect him to say, and then he says, Jamal, you a traitor. All right. And he agrees, yes, it's a really good shot. That was a good point of Moy. Moy the scout. Moy's always been a good scout. So yeah, I like him too. I think he's a very, very good defender as well. Okay, so we have other people to get to, right? But I'm disappointed in y'all and putting Delete in there. I mean, like, what I disagree. Tell me how Delete is a good defender. Besides the fact that he's from Ajax, okay? I mean, I really think that Lamar could beat Delete in 1-on-1. Honestly, legit. I mean, his ball playing ability is fine, but his pure defending, he's helped by the people around him. So I mean, is he good because everybody say good, or is he
But
actually good?
he wasn't helped by the people around him at Ajax. And they made it to the
I
semi.
mean, yeah,
Fine.
the main defender there.
Yeah, he's okay. When he comes to United, he'll be fine. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just bitter. I'm legit just bitter, right? That's all it's I was so happy. I was like, yeah, I'm getting my defender, and then this dude got Juventus.
Yeah.
For money now.
He's hit a plateau at the moment, playing at Juventus.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not much of a ceiling left for him to climb at that point. But he's still young, and that's the thing. Now, if he leaves Juventus,
Mm-hmm.
he has to go to a club that doesn't have so many great defenders around him,
Mm-hmm.
so he's not overshadowed, and
Mhm.
he was the main person in the team, like he was at Ajax, the main defender in the team.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he was also, I think he was also captain of the Ajax team that led
He
them
was.
to the semi-final. And that's what earned his big move to wherever he wanted to go, and he chose Juventus of the lot. And hindsight, it is a bad decision for him, but I think probably run the contract out and then go to somewhere else where you can get regular game time, lesser known defenders around him.
I think he's afraid of the Premier League. I think a lot of defenders are afraid of the Premier League, man. It's easy to go to Juventus, and
Well,
do that. They're the best team in Italy.
Yeah.
What is he going to do? He can't come to the Premier League and run against our attackers, man. He not ready for that yet. Afraid. That's the problem. What do you think more? You disagree?
I mean, you have to look at when he's at Juventus also, that he still has Chiellini and so like those veterans to like help boost him up and to learn a couple more traits, aspect missing from his game. So as Jamal said, there's not really much more room for him to climb because when he was at Ajax, you saw that great Champions League run that they had. He led their defense. I mean,
Yeah,
just took a peak from there, and he's still.
You're right. You're right about the leadership qualities. Both of you, his leadership qualities are definitely second to none. So I mean, he's good. Shaq says here, Josh was probably a list, but you had to go and say Brandon Williams. All right, Saka is a better left back than he. All right, but you see now, okay, watch this then, Shaq. Right, I'm gonna go first for the midfielders. Okay, I'm gonna go first for the midfielders, and I'm gonna say Saka. There we go. Yes. I put Saka in my, it's legit, Shaq. He was in my midfield. If you hear me out here, bro, he actually was number 3 in my midfield. All right, but legit though, I had him there. I had Tonali, I had Foden, then I had Saka. That's who I'm putting in my midfield. All right, 3 best right now. Who I think are gonna be. In fact, I should probably put Phil Foden as number 1, then Tonali, then Saka. I'm gonna change it around. So do that. I'm a Phil Foden fan. I legit think that after Pep leaves, then man is going to buy him, you know. So this is how it's going to be. He's going to switch over to the red side, the real side of Manchester, and because you know
that's not happening. Let's not get carried away.
Y'all not taking care of him. Y'all not taking care of him. If he was in my team, he'd be starting every game. Okay, I the boy right bench. What kind of nonsense is that, man?
If not the Bruno,
wait.
If not the Bruno,
hey me boy, Bruno, I'm gonna play number 8. Sell Pogba, buy Foden. There we go. See, we solved the problem. I solved it. Maybe like, what the heck is this guy saying? Wait, but yeah, man, I have yeah. Okay, where's the Saka? Saka is a must. Anyone who doesn't say Saka, get them off. Legit. I actually like Saka. Not left back, but I like a left mid role. I think he's a good player. I think he's brilliant, you know, and on the ball, he has that football intelligence and he's tidy, you know. I put Tonali there too because, strange enough for defensive midfielder, he actually has a little bit of pace about him. And he has the tiki-taka thing down, and I love it, you know. And also, as I said to you, I love Phil Foden. I think he's a gem. I just think he's a gem. I think he's an awesome player. Okay, let's go to Moy. Moy, who's in your list besides Phil Foden? Moy, can you hear me? Okay. Anybody can hear Moy?
No, can't hear me.
Okay, he seems to be having some. He can't hear you, Moy. I know there's an internet issue or what, but can't hear you there. Okay,
of
go ahead.
course,
Now.
that's obviously my number.
Yeah, he's muted.
Yeah.
Okay, we can talk to me. Go ahead, Moy. Speak. Okay, Moy is in and out. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to Memphis. Moy, coming back to you. If you can't hear me, Moy, we can't hear you too well, so we're gonna go. Maybe you can go back out and come back in or something like that. And go ahead, Memphis. Talk to me. Who are your 3 midfielders?
Midfield number 1, I have Camavinga.
Okay, good show.
Number 2, I have Tonali. Number 3, Foden.
Okay, all right. So thinking like that, you know, in that regard. Okay, why did you pick that first guy? Why? I mean, I know he's a good pick, but why did you pick him?
Because for one, he's the youngest. I think the youngest person to debut for France in like years.
You can
and they
hear me
he
now.
has that. But
okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
He has that maturity about him. I think him and Mbappe, they just, I don't know if they were born that mature or what. But
yeah. He's on the defensive midfielder that plays for I think it's Rene. Is how you pronounce it?
Ren.
I don't know.
I think it's just
Ren. Okay, I'm not French. Don't know anything about that. But he's also been linked with a lot of clubs too. And he doesn't look. He look kind of slight, doesn't he? You never see him. You look at him. But yeah, he
looks slight, but he's not slight.
He's not slight though, man. He's deceiving though. He's good on the ball, I gotta say. And he covers himself well. That's a good pick there. That's really a good pick. Definitely, and of course, all the people here, guys, if you play FIFA, this is a good pick for your career mode. If you're looking for some people to buy, you can buy some of the people that these guys talk about tonight. But good list here. Definitely good list here.
Don't buy soccer.
Don't. Oh my.
Oh wow.
Man, don't do that to soccer, man. I mean, I don't back Arsenal. We can't do soccer that. Why is he shot goodbye job? Just in a couple seconds. You see.
Look where he is.
Okay. Well, no. Okay, Guendouzi situation. See, I'm defending Arsenal people here. Maybe Jamal should talk about this in a second. Go ahead, Jamal. Go ahead, Jamal.
The situation is different. The talent is there, but the attitude is completely off.
Yeah.
See, if he had played for any other team in the Premier League and not Arteta's Arsenal, he'd be playing for them at the moment. With regardless of whatever he did, he'd be in the team playing for them. But Arteta's brought new value to the club, and he's frozen him out for some reason that he just doesn't want to apologize for. There could be more behind the scenes that we don't know about, but the one that's made public is he just doesn't have the right attitude.
Yeah, I agree with Jamal. Attitude is everything. Have the right attitude, and you just get kicked out, which is why Martial better watch his stuff, He had the wrong attitude to me, kick you out in attitudes. Why all them French players with attitude? Look, Pogba don't have attitude. You hear what Pogba say recently? Memphis, you hear what Pogba chat about recently? Talk about how he feel more at home with the French squad than
not so much.
Watch you. But there you are, back your French people. You love French people, them there. We don't let you ready there.
The actual words weren't to this United, but they brought out the story. They put it in the way to this United. Because I think what he actually said is he's struggling right now to try and get some confidence from the national team and then go back. That's what he was saying.
Okay. I look, I agree with you. Yes, there are these people who take things out of context a lot, and that be the case. Amija here jumps in and he says, would you swap Ronaldo for Pogba? What do you mean? Tech money, swap, bring back Messiah 7. What you say, Memphis? Yes.
I'd like them both.
Watch you. Still up Pogba. Give me Barcelona could come tomorrow at 170, 150, but take it. Take it. Bye.
They don't have any money, so somebody else has to come with that one. With that 170.
Who?
I say Barca don't have any money, so somebody else has to come with that 170.
That is very true. Barca like they can't strap their boy. But that has also ended up proving quite good for some people later on. Okay, so Jamal, did we get your midfielders?
No, yeah.
Okay, go ahead, big man.
All right, so Foden, number 1 for me, and then Saka and Odegaard, Martin Odegaard, that plays for Real Madrid now, but he played for Real last season. All right, he barely made it in there because I've got another whole list of people. You got Camavinga, you got Ricky Puig, Ryan, Szoboszlai as well.
Okay.
But I think of the lot, he's the most rounded. He's got a high ceiling as well, and he reminds me a bit of Zidane. How he the ball and shoots and moves.
Okay.
So I think he's
I like Odegaard. I like your Odegaard pick. Well, Odegaard is a good player. Man, he's just all around just a good player. But definitely. All right, we got some fans here. Let's see what they have to say. They can have Pogba for 70 million. Oh my. Man, just cut my price in half. Thank you for that Benkai. You see, I like this Benkai fella. He's a good guy. He said you don't care. Take the 70 million. All right. Reason said I take 2009 CR7 over Pogba any day. That is so true. But you see, Risa, I saw about Pogba team, right? I would take 2021 CR7, right? Over Pogba any day. Don't need him, man. Just put what's his name over there? Van de Beek, good to go. Alrighty then. And let me see. Amir says Foden. Bissaka is not under 21, but thank you. Is Max Aarons? I don't think so.
I think he is, but he's a right.
Yes?
Yeah, I think
right.
Okay, all right. But thank you though for that, Vija. Appreciate that though. Appreciate that. See, you like those players.
He's 20.
Definitely. Okay. Shark said the most he can give a Pogba is $2, man. Oh boy, Memphis is not loving this right now. He's not. He's not loving this. But all the Pogba haters, just come on in. If you hate Pogba, just message. I'm sorry, Memphis. Go ahead. Say it again.
They're paying Ozil $350 to sit down in the stands and they're talking about Pogba.
Wow. Okay. Shots fired.
Okay. All right. Boy, are you with us? You back with us?
I'll leave that there.
Are you back with us, Mike? You can talk to me. Turn your mic, big man. Is he with us? Can't hear you. No? Yes, we see you pretty good. It's just we can't hear you. No? Okay, let's see what other people here. Shaq says, I'm not a Pogba hater, by the way. Risa says, I don't hate Pogba. I think he's a brilliant player. He's just not United. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna stop hating on Pogba. Okay, seems as if it may come off. And even the Pogba may see this and then send me a message that I don't like. Anyway, but the fact of the matter is that look, I don't hate Pogba. I think he's a great player. Yeah. I just think that everybody keep waiting for him to be something that he has not been yet, and maybe that's too much pressure, but then that's what we're paying you all that money for, step up.
We can also do the same about Martial too.
Yes, throw that in there. They need to be more like Rashford. That's what they need to do. Dr. Rashford. Don't you dare start no Rashford rumors over there. Watch the love all over there. You see, yeah, we'd be glad that this wasn't like an under 25 thing, man, because I'd be all with Rashford in this. Oh man, we see some United will put for all the money to play for France alone. Thank you, Shaq. Talking about anyway. Lamal said that he was misquoted.
United created the most chances in the 1890 season in all of Europe.
That
He was
is
injured last season. This season he had corona. Why y'all stress?
Okay. My stress is that he plays better for France in a system that's not designed for him. Then we designed a system for you, United, and that we expect more. We want leadership qualities.
The system at United isn't designed for him. You either play him at CDM or at left centre mid. That's not him.
Left centre mid is where he needs to be. Where is he going to be? Come.
He's attacking midfield. He plays.
That's
where he was at United.
Well, Bruno had a spot there. Let me see. He probably go Arsenal right now. As bad as he is, he have to start. Oh boy, everybody bashing Arsenal people tonight. Yo, Paul better than Willian. All right, so I will put number 10. By the way,
you're the first game of the season, Arsenal fans were hyping up Willian. Now all of them hate him.
I know, right? That is so true. Arsenal fans, we have to support that.
The only reason we're hyping up Willian is because we got him for free. I'm on him.
Oh boy. Okay, Becca. Okay, Shaq, we can talk about Pogba. Take it easy, and then he laughs over here too. So thank you for that, Becca. Definitely. All right, people, we gotta move on. We spent too much time on that one there. We wanted so we could get Moy back in, but Moy is having some internet issues tonight. So folks, so sorry about that. We're having some problems. Shaq says France haven't played deep. That's my point. France haven't played deep. You see how the man work World Cup. The man behind there with Kante and do defensive work. I had an answer. And I'm like, you come to United and he don't want to defend. I give a penalty in Arsenal game. I understand this someday. I mean, anyway.
Also, look at that. He's got Kante. Who else does he have in our midfield?
Who does he have at United? Matic, who's like what, 50?
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't have
No, don't do that. Don't do that to Matic, okay? All right? And then not most of the time he plays in with McTominay. And McTominay shears the back four well with Pogba. Pogba's job is to go.
After the lockdown,
Okay,
When
he
you
did
play
play better
with
with
Fred,
Fred.
exactly.
That's true. I give you that point there. You're right. He did play better with Fred. But the point is, though, you see him doing things for France during the World Cup that he has not done for United. Shaq says, Pogba gonna join Arsenal on free. Yeah, they might knock up the extension, you know. So, I mean, I
They
get a
can't
new
afford him.
contract. Hmm?
They can't afford him other than if it's free.
Ooh, boy, you have all the hate for Arsenal tonight, boy. Murder, murder.
That is
Oh my. Even Lamarcus started Arsenal. Lord of mercy. Okay, we're done. I can't believe Carlos do that time, boy. Murder. Murder. Okay, this is not hate the Arsenal show, guys. We're talking under 21 football here, okay? Football is just what we're talking. Why did it turn into anyway, okay. We're talking about contract. All right, do we have back Moy? Moy has internet issues, man. Did we get him back? No, we didn't. Oh no. All right, let's move on. Okay, Moy can give us his list some other time. Let's go to the forwards now. All right, people up top. Okay. Jamal, you give us your list first. Give us your list first.
Sancho, Haaland, and João Felix.
Okay. I like your list except for one player. But we'll make Lamar talk first. Go ahead, Memphis.
Number 1, Mason Goatwood.
Hallelujah. There we go. Boy. Go ahead. Continue.
Sancho. And number 3, Haaland.
I like your list too, but one player. All right. I think y'all know where I'm going with this. And Shaq probably knows this too. Because Shaq knows I'm a big Haaland hater. Okay. I'm legit a Haaland hater. And y'all can defend him all you want. Anybody else want to defend him in the fans, y'all can go through and see what it's like. Okay. But me don't like Haaland. Let's see. We can get back more in this again too. Moy, look like you're moving now.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Finally, we have you back. Great. Okay. Now let me recap. We've been hating on Arsenal. Okay. 1. Right. 2. We've been hating on Pogba. Yo, people get so joke here. See. Anyway, moving on. But yes, give us your midfielders. We didn't hear your midfielders. Go ahead.
My midfield, Foden number 1, Mavinga number 2, and Sandro Tonali number 3.
Yeah, boy. Give me number 2 again. Who's your number 2?
If what?
Who's your number 2?
Camavinga.
Yes. Lamar picked him as well too. Great French player, definitely. So we'll see what it's like. Definitely with him. And also, you mentioned Tonali as well too. I had in my team. I don't know why United didn't buy him. He's young. He fits all these situations. We need a DM. Huh?
He wants to stay in Italy.
He did. That's a good point. And I still believe that McTominay is a DM, even though I think he should really play 8. In my opinion. But anywho, okay, a couple more people here. Ami just says here, Matic is a good DM. Respect yourself, Lamar. All right. You shouldn't disrespect Lamar. Like, you're like a boy now. But either way, though, thank you, Domija, for that. Thank you for that, Domija. I appreciate that. Backing up Matic, too. I do. Matic has done his work. He does his job well. Everybody can learn from the veteran. What you hitting the boy again? Wasting now. Go ahead. Say it again. Look at the fans here.
Maybe in the League Cup versus some League One side.
Oh, Lord of mercy. All right. Look.
Just look at Matic in Turkey just the other day.
Let's go back to Jamal's list, right? And Jamal, you mentioned, say it to me one more time. Go ahead.
Midfielders again? Or are we going
No. Forwards, strikers. Yeah, up there.
So I got Haaland and I got João Felix.
Why you have Haaland in there? Tell me how you think Haaland is a good striker. Meanwhile, hear what you have to say, because this makes sense to me.
He is the under 21 striker in the world at the moment. He's a household name already.
I'm surprised he doesn't have NKT in here.
Oh, why would I? Oh, that's the forms that we're not going down at the moment. But
no. We're gonna go to that road. You don't like Nketiah, do you? right? You don't. I think you don't. In any way, but you don't. Memphis could answer my point. Okay, see, you can rebut to what I'm about to say. Haaland is a good striker, but I don't think he's proven anything yet. I don't think he's proven anything yet. You know, when you're in the German league, right, playing with the kind of team that Borussia Dortmund has, right, he not giving me no world-class finishes. Mostly tap-ins and one-on-ones with the keeper. Anybody can do that, okay? The guy tall and he should get more headed goals, okay? And have you ever seen this dude do an interview? It's like he vexed with the world. I don't know who troubled this guy, okay? But I just don't.
I have to disagree with that, John. I have to.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, but I mean, when I look at number 9s, right, and you think of people like Lewandowski, who is the standard, okay? The movement that he has in the box and the finishing at various angles, Haaland needs to give me a season of 25 goals for me to say that he's good. I can't put him in my list. I don't like him. He don't lay. With who?
Combine Salzburg and Dortmund, he scored over 25.
No. Combine the Salzburg, nothing. I told this to Shaq already, though, right? I don't count no goals in that league there. I don't count no goals in that league, okay? All right? All the people who I picked for my entire list actually play in decent leagues, okay? That's my point. He over there banging in goals like nothing, all right? You put Mason Goatwood in the Dortmund side right now, he scored 30 goals a season. I tell you.
So you have Sancho in your list?
Of course I put Sancho in my list. Sancho is number 1. Right? Number 1. Say it again.
Sancho never made the list, so we make the list this time.
I didn't hear that more. Say it again.
I said Sancho didn't go to Man U, so how come you have him in the list this time if you're going?
Because he coming, man. It wasn't his fault. He didn't reject United. United messed up the scenario, okay? So, look, right? Let me get some of the people here backing me up here. Also the fans. Let me see what they say. Shaq says, Martinelli, Greenwood, Haaland. Yes, Shaq and a Haaland fan. But see, look, right? Martinelli is a boss. Okay, Greenwood is a boss, and Haaland need to learn from them. Two-man a striker. You see, Martinelli scored goals for Arsenal in a reasonable league. Greenwood has scored for goals for United because he's a boss. Okay, not only did he do it in the youth leagues, he come over in the Prem and he's like, it don't matter. But Austrian league is Austrian league, right? Yeah, I really respect the Austrian league. This is the part where Carl needs to come in and say that
he scored in the Champions League.
Anybody can score a goal in Champions League, right? It's one half game, simple as that. Anybody can score against Liverpool, right? Leave it to that. And who we got? Part of the matter is that I don't respect Haaland until he does something decent for me, right? Until then, and he and I too reject United, so forget he too, right? Go ahead, boy. Go ahead, boy. We don't got much time left. Go ahead, boy. Tell us your forward list.
I have to go with Erling Haaland.
Oh, Lord. Go ahead, brother.
Top of the list. Proven goal scorer.
We are. Go ahead.
Going with Jadon Sancho.
Yeah, there you go.
And let's go with Greenwood.
I don't want to say it now. You don't want to say it, but you said it. Okay, there we go. You gotta say it. They gotta say it.
They had more because there was like Ansu Fati also. You know,
he's in my list. Fan. Me too. He's in my list. Sancho, Greenwood, and Ansu Fati. The only reason I put Sancho above Greenwood is because Sancho's numbers are just amazing. Okay, and he's consistently done it. Memphis over there, like you have to trust something from my boy. Okay, he's consistently done it. Try that to my boy. And anybody that in Manchester City is the most brilliant person in the world. Okay, no, that's fine. But if is that Yo, this boy, tell you, Sancho, look right, Sancho is the best under 21 player in the world right now. In the world, regardless of position. Nobody better than Sancho. Nobody better than Sancho. Who better than Sancho? And he's English. What can I get better than that? I mean, I was so vexed. Anyway, we'll get in January and summer. They better spend the money now. How do you not buy Sancho? He wants to come.
I have a feeling he might not come. Because if they miss the next window, which is next summer, then
yeah, you go rough.
Madrid coming in for him, and that's it.
You go rough. Yeah, you go rough.
Question.
Go ahead, big man.
You would take Haaland at Manchester United?
Right now?
Yes.
If I take him right now, yeah, he can be on the bench.
On the bench.
You can come on for Greenwood.
No.
Yes.
Sorry.
Look like Greenwood better than Haaland. Left foot, right foot. Boy, you don't even know. You don't even know. Look right, I'm telling you something. Wait,
I can't believe you're saying that. That just don't add up.
I'm telling you, all Greenwood have to do is just get his head in, start out, and man, good to go. Greenwood,
I have a question.
Go ahead,
So you said wait for Haaland. Haaland and Sancho in the same league. So shouldn't it be wait for Sancho as well?
No, I knew you were going to say that. You see, I knew you were going to say that. This is why I prepared for you, right? No, that's why I said if Haaland next season or even this season, right, scores 25 goals, I would think a little differently. You know, he can start over Martinelli, but he definitely not starting over Greenwood for sure. All right, and he barely started over Martinelli only because Martinelli not starting. All right, yes, but once Martinelli start, Haaland got back down the bench. I'm telling you. This dude, I don't rate this dude at all. All right, but did I get everybody? Oh, Martin ain't good player now. Tell her I go ahead now.
I'm not taking away from him, but the other players that is there, I don't think he make it in there.
You don't make it in there.
It's because
let's get some people in right before we close. We got Demetrius and Sancho, Greenwood. Torres is a good pick. Thank you, Amicha. I like that. I thought about him, you know. He's good, but he had a little bit more to prove it. He don't really reach the green with Martinelli level yet. You know, can he score on goal yet, you know? Right. What's his name? Shaq said, Joshua, to respect the Prem. I do. It's the best league in the world. You know, when you score in the Prem, you have my vote straight up. Okay. Hakimi. Nobody talking about Hakimi. He under 21?
Oh, he's 23 or 24. He's too.
Okay, sorry, but yeah. But he's a good player, though. Definitely a good player. Though. Okay. Sancho go flop in a couple of years. Hear that? Boy. Anyway, Shaq, go ahead. This time trouble. It says Ansu Fati is better than Sancho. Let me say something about Ansu Fati, though, right? He was in my list for number 3 because, man, anybody that's 17 and starting for Barca have to be in this list. This boy, now I think, of course, is due to the fact that, you know, Barca didn't buy no players because they got no money, but still, though. Yeah, true. I like him, definitely. And he's going to be a world beater one day. All right. Let's knock off these and then we're going to do Ballon d'Or and flops quickly. Shaq say I'm wilding. No, I'm talking facts. I go ahead and see where Haaland flop. You got me. Just so. All right. Let me see. You know what happened? Haaland could be the next. What a guy does play for Chelsea. A striker. I left Chelsea. I went Atletico.
Diego Costa.
He could be the next Costa. Watch you say I see again. He could be the next Costa. Scores some decent goals from time to time. He can give me a 15, maybe a 19 a season. But you're not going to be world class. You're not going to be no world class. What do you see? Here it says for today, right? When my wife's birthday, November 16th.
Look, Bayern might be one to buy Haaland because, you know, I like to look on that side.
Josh, I will pull this date up when Haaland win the Ballon d'Or.
Okay, all right. Pull it up. Because Green will go with it before he. All right, go ahead. All right, let me see. All right, I check John Fonsi. Go ahead. Paul's doing strong, but Paul's very strong. Just joining, I would say Fati better than Sancho. I respect your opinion, Mr. Charles. but I respectfully disagree, right? You need to go check out Sancho's numbers. All right, go check the Sancho's numbers. All right, Backlaus, yes, yeah, two good players.
As well. They have on my list, but João Felix made it.
That's why I said Martinelli doesn't make top 5.
I agree with
Martinelli
you.
got injured. He got injured. He didn't get the man was firing.
Yeah, he was.
Wait, Jamal said, "Oh, Felix."
Martinelli, yo, João Felix is a good fit. We didn't talk about him. Who had him? Who had him? Wait, that was a good pick, though, bro. That was a legit
He was there
pick.
for sure, but I didn't make it in my top 3.
Yeah,
I think he has to prove.
he does.
He makes Martinelli for me easily.
I think he's on the wrong team. I think so. I think he's on a defensive team that doesn't really push his attacking prowess.
What I
really think so.
He still performs in a team that plays defensively.
Yeah, he does. And which is why if he change the system, I think he'll flourish. I definitely think he'll flourish. Unless it's something crazy right now, right? If Martinelli didn't get injured, he'd start over Lacazette.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Left it, so let's just right now, right? So right now, Martinelli versus the Lacazette, they're gonna give. They're gonna give a look for the left. You go back and Leon. Right? That's what you do. It's a terrible. This kid is too good.
I mean, I agree with that. If Martinelli didn't get injured, he would have been in Arsenal starting team. I have to agree with that.
There you go. All right. Carl says here Greenwood, then Sancho, then Jadon Sancho. Okay. Oh, Martinelli come with this argument from one breakthrough. Yeah, that's all it takes. That's all it takes. You know, I think he's a very good player and he will end up doing great things. Okay, quickly, guys. Any more glass comments there? Anybody, want to change their mind on the Haaland thing? Because all y'all put Haaland in your team. I know why y'all would do such craziness, but I fine. You're entitled to your opinions. Okay.
We just want to know if you have anything more crazy to say. Emphasis on the more.
No, nothing else yet. Okay, so who's most likely in our list to win the Ballon d'Or? All right, let's start with Jamal. Quickly, go ahead.
Haaland. I'm joking. No. Sancho. Sancho is the most likely in the list.
Okay, there you go. Okay, and who's most likely to flop? End up not being anything at all.
Ooh. Throughout my list or throughout everybody's list?
Everybody's list. Just show in everything.
Licked.
I agree. Okay, you can end up being an average defender. That's what gonna be. You can be the next Phil Jones. All right, moving on. There we go. All right, so go ahead, Moy. You next. Ballon d'Or and flop.
I have to go with Jadon Sancho. If he keeps putting up those numbers, and he probably gets like a move to other team, like say he happens to go to Manchester United, and United return back to glory days, even though I wouldn't want to see that, he can have a shot at it.
Mm-hmm.
But Ballon d'Or flop.
Flop. Who is not going to do anything? Who's going to just, he had a big average, not the well-beater we thought he would be.
I wanted to say João Felix. I don't think he's going to live up to that much hype.
Okay.
He has a huge price tag on him from when he went to Atletico.
He did.
And they want to give him a ceiling like Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, I don't think he's going to live up to that much of a high expectation. He's going to be a good player, don't get me wrong.
He's going to be a good player.
Expectation.
But not world class. No.
Yep.
Not
okay. Okay, Memphis, go ahead.
Ballon d'Or, Greenwood.
There you go, boy. Memphis, boy. Talking sense,
Flop.
boy.
Saka.
Wow.
Ooh, boy. You see what I opened, right? If we had an Arsenal game or that work, and I'm come after you. Amphu Charles, only thing Green would have over Saka from Arsenal is too good foot, but Saka is a more better attacker. So he disagrees with you. Okay? He does. And he just says Mason Mount isn't a bad midfielder. He's pretty good. He is. Okay, let me give mine.
Going to Southgate.
Stats. There you go. Anyway, Ballon d'Or. Okay. Green was going to win it. That's going to happen. Okay? But you're going to win it. But I think that, yeah, I agree with Jadon Sancho is going to win first before Greenwood, especially if he moves to United. He's just going to kill it up there. All right. And in terms of flop, y'all know what I'm going to say. Y'all know what I'm going to say.
Haaland.
He's going to be average. He's going to be an average striker.
Tell you what.
Average. He gonna be good now. He can score some goals. But he not gonna be work. He never be no Lewandowski. Haaland is not gonna be a Lewandowski. I'm gonna say it. Haaland, I don't care. Prove me wrong. Me wrong. He's not gonna be a Lewandowski. He's gonna be a Diego Costa. He's not gonna be an Aubameyang. He's gonna be another average striker. I've been around for a while. I'm trying to think, man. Okay, well, maybe, yeah. Okay, yeah. You're gonna be something like that. He's not gonna, like dude at Chelsea, French dude. What's his name? Striker, top, Giroud. What? You could be a Giroud. You gonna score some goals. Maybe all right. Yeah, but he's not gonna be world class.
Giroud.
Okay. He thought what I said was funny. It's truth. Mason Mount not even better than Phil Foden. Okay. I don't know. He's a world championship player. Benteke 2.0. Ooh, wow. Okay, all right. With that being said, okay. That's it, guys, for the show. Thank you guys for all of you had to say. If you disagree with anything anybody said here, or if you agree with everything that I said here, especially the Haaland part, just hit it up in the comments. You can watch this video after. And thanks a lot for being a part of this. All the people that commented, thank you. Keep coming again, guys. All the people put in comments and then tell others about Ireland fans. Thank you, team. Jamal, Lamal, Moy. Thank you so much for all of your input. I really appreciate everything you have to say and taking the time out to talk football with me. So next time, guys.
No worries.
Have a good night. Bye. All right. Bye.
Thank you for watching Ireland Fans. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you'll know when there are new videos and updates. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and like us on Facebook. Ireland Fans, for the passion of the game.